going through where? If my body is like this, where is it going through? It can go front and go from back, both. Okay. So where is it going through? So it is the Jing line going to here, here. Or I should try to. My position is this. So it's going this line. See, it's going that line. So if you feel your Jing in your own body, you know how does it go. So when you are trying to cure people, because you know where the Jing goes. See, so find his according to your own. Okay. So find the Jing first. Okay. Usually it's the Jing of the position. Of the position. So the Li won't go through the supporting. The supporting is not enough. Not there. Okay. So try to make the Jing fluent. Yeah. The muscle and the Jing, many of times, like what you did, you try to soften the muscle, because some muscle will be tense, right? To compensate the body, but it will tense. It need to compensate because of the Jing is not right. Yeah. See.
What I feel with the Jing system, but it's just it's the very beginning of understanding. So, is that the Yi, the intent?
No.
I know. I'm not saying it's the same thing, but when you got the Jing system, your mind can travel through the body easily.
I don't talk. I just talk Li.
Okay.
Of course, the Li has the mind in it, or where to go.
Yeah, but as a healer, what I mean by that is that when you move the tissues, you're on the surface. You are really on the growth.
No, you compare it to yourself, because you have the experience. You have here. I have the experience when the Li goes through my body, go through my body. Right? No, I know where it goes. I know where the Jing is. I know what's the situation the Jing is, why the force going through. I know. See? So when I cure people, I use this internal experience of myself, to check the other person. Okay? It is not you say E, yes it's E, but the E is too broad. No definition. Okay? It's difficult. It's difficult to say what is E. But this is very clear. If you have trained, you know that path in your own body. See, you know where the bone is, the joint position should be. Sometimes it's the joint off a little, so the Jing off the position. So open the joint. The joint will go back. See, release it go back. Okay. So you need to experience yourself. Okay. So old time original Chinese doctors, they have their own body experience, right? So they know themselves. They know what it should be. They know where the qi go. They know where is where. So when they check the patients, they use themselves as a sample to check. Not the knowledge, not here. So this is why this this kind of practice, this is the very foundation thing to like a Taoist or to Chinese medicine and martial art. Now, from this base, you can apply this to many different fields, right? With this, all of the Chinese medicine, martial art, or you want to be Taoist, okay, they came from a real internal feeling, not from books. And when you read the book, you check the book with your own feeling, your own internal experience. You can check. So you take what the book will fit your own experience, right? What is not, don't fit my experience, or I don't understand, put away for a while, okay? When ourselves improve, okay, and read again for check, not knowledge, okay, not to put here, okay? So nowadays doctors, they use the knowledge here, right? Yes, to cure the patient. So it's good. They call it science. They call it science because knowledge on the book, okay, everybody check the knowledge. Okay, it's okay. The theory is okay. So it must be right. So everybody use this theory to check the patients, to cure the patients. If it's wrong, it is not your fault because you follow the theory. If you follow the theory, you have no fault. If the theory wrong, it's the theory, not you. But in old times, it is not. It is you. It's always you, the doctor. You know? No, because you're based on yourself, internal experience to do. Okay. Which one is better? Both. Because based on the theory, they have standards. They have standards, right? The standards can do like things from 0 to maybe 60. It's fine. But from 60 or 70 to 100, you need this. See? Right? You have to work on your own job. You follow the book, by the book. You can do the normal work, right? But above this, you cannot follow the book.
You need the skill.
Huh?
Then you need the skill. You need the gong.
You need your own experience, right? Yeah. The old cop said, "My instinct," right? And the big scientist is the 灵感 is what? Feeling or hint or some hint.
Like
intuition.
Feeling something in the dream.
Yes. Yeah. It's not on the book.
Yeah.
Intuition.
Right?
Intuition.
Intuition. Yes. The student follow the book cannot be a great scientist. The scientist must off the book. But what is those off the book? Is this. You know. So I think Western medicine or Western science can be one. He can cure many people in the ordinary, in the normal situation. Okay. But for certain things, higher, okay, things, Chinese medicine, this kind of knowledge things can help. Okay. So they are not a conflict. Okay, you can use the Western knowledge to be the society needs that, because when there is like a flu or a disaster, many people, hundreds of people need to save. The standard is good. It cannot depend on the doctor one by one. Everybody follow the book. They can do the basic things. It's good. No. Okay, but to the end, to the higher level, need Chinese doctor to do it. But if Chinese doctor, they put themselves on the 0 to 6, you cannot compete with the Western doctor.
Okay. Is there a lot of good Chinese doctors in Taiwan nowadays? Like,
Few.
I mean, this state of realization that you're speaking
Few.
Very few.
Even the Western doctor, if he is very experienced, he used the intuition too,
Yes.
right? He used the intuition, and then he checked the book. Okay. All right. So this practice is not only the martial art or Fa Jing or what. No, it's more. It's more than that. Okay.
It was said about Shannon who
Chang Wu Bu.
yeah,
Taste.
who tasted every herb, and then he wrote about. So he got several times very poisoned because he used to try these poisonous herbs, and then he wrote a lot of books about herbs, where to go, to which organ herbs goes, and
But they're coming a question nobody asked. What the Seno based on to try all of the herbs? What is his base?
about his personal feeling, because he
Yes,
tasted them.
how?
He ate them.
I know, he ate. But you need, before you ate, you need to have a what?
Base.
A base, a big base to compare,
Yeah.
right?
Of course.
But where his base come from,
Very good question.
right? What is his base?
How can you feel?
How can you feel? After you say your wife is good in tongue, good tongue, right?
Yeah.
But she has a base.
Yeah, she has something.
If their base is big, he can tell many things different. But the base is small, you cannot taste.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Yeah.
So what is Senon's base? How does he have that base?
I never asked this question.
Nobody
before.
asked. Nobody asked.
Mhm.
Without that base, it's nothing.
So what was his base?
Practice. Sensitive. He has many. Is so sensitive. He can tell the small difference.
Mhm.
You see? So the small difference between wen and ze, warm and hot,
Mhm.
right? Ping is warm. Ping is the standard,
Yeah.
right? And higher this is what? Is strong, right? And lower it is weak, right? You must have a standard.
Mhm.
That's doctor. See? So in Chinese culture, many of these kind of things, nobody asks further questions. They just learn the method, the theory after them. You know? Okay. Right? So people say that the Chinese culture, many of the things in Chinese culture, they are self-proof. Self-proof. I don't need to prove with a science. proof with equipments, proof in fighting, proof in self-proof. I know where I am, I know what I have, I know what I can do, I know what I cannot do. You know? When you practice, you have this, now you know what you have, right? Now you know what you don't have 4 days ago. See, you're clear. So, if you practice, you increase it, make it becomes one of your nature. It's your nature. Okay? You know what you have, and with this, you know what you can do. Alright? Okay. So it's a self-proof. Okay? When you have this, you going through the practice, you have this, you teach your student, you can see what he's doing right or wrong. A little difference, you can tell. How? The student will ask, how? What do you check? What do you see? No, I cannot tell you what. Right? Things like this. Okay? Now, okay.